Hey Slurrie, it's Wayne. I'm coming to you from today, relatively sunny, though hazy, Baltimore, Maryland, Charm City. As you know, I was a former resident. We moved here because of Carla's position in research science. Of course, had both the kids here at Mercy Hospital. But anyways, the place is kind of a sort of a boutique hotel. It's not Howard Johnson's, okay? It's not like, designed for children at all. So I kind of feel a little bit bad because my kids are going up and down the spiral staircase and they're getting in and out of the ice machine, and it's a bit hectic. What's good about now is that we have our beloved former babysitter, wonderful young woman named Kaylee. She is with the kids till 3, so I'm in hog heaven. The thing that's so depressing. Okay, so Carla's from England, right? So the kids can get British citizenship and British passports, which means then I can somehow see if I can relieve some of my not even inchoate anxiety about them getting slaughtered in the fucking classroom. I can either sort of sit around and psychologically wait for that to happen, or I can move the kids to England when nobody has guns anymore. I did want to let you know that I have been thinking about you.
Mommy, we still got a long time until we get on the plane.
We do, but that'll be fun because we can look around the airport.
Not too long, really. Hey Slurrie, what's happening, man? It is Wayne. I am giving you a buzz now. I believe it is Monday, June 6th. I'm back from Charm City. The family is now in England safely with their grandparents. And I'm back at the house with my musical equipment. The place is like a tip. I mean, that's what they say. That's the British equivalent of the dump. I mean, it's a tip of all of the detritus and all the plastic waste and insanity of having a 6 and a 3-year-old child in the house. Anyway. I guess what my point is, even if I get the kids to England, right, and I'm not worried about so much about gun violence, then I've got to contend with Putin and the Russian Federation, who are building essentially hypersonic doomsday weapons at the highest level. They've got something, I don't know what it's called. It's like 80 Hiroshimas or whatever, but their plan is to detonate this thing off the coast of Scotland, right? If in a doomsday scenario with the UK, it's going to be such a massive blast of radioactivity that it's going to cause just indescribable. It's going to cause an indescribably massive tsunami effect, which would apparently just completely vaporize the entire British Isles and Ireland, and leave it as just a sort of a radioactive wasteland once the waters subside or whatever. So that's awaiting my kids over there. They're sitting in the nicest, coziest, safest classroom. Then suddenly, Mr. Vladimir decides to push the button, and then they get vaporized. But I'm over here. So yeah, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't, aren't you? But hey, the real deal is just naked cognizance. It's just naked cognizance. That's the real deal. Well, you know, it's like children are like taking a nice still pond, which is your mind, you know, like a still mind, and sort of hitting that pond constantly with various sizes of frying pans. And just the waves and the waves and the waves. If they're not around and they're not creating those impressions, right, and the mind isn't racing towards all that constant vigilance, then what starts to happen is the mind gets calm again, just like water, just naturally clears and just becomes still. Anyways, man, hope you're doing well. I hadn't heard anything from you for a while. I don't care if you call me back or not. You know I don't. I like to leave voice messages for you, Stephen. I know it's been a long time since we were friends or anything like that, but you may be annoyed by it. And in that case, I probably should stop. I have been sad, very sad for you, and sad about, you know, I don't know what to say, my friend, but, and you don't really need me to be here for you. You're not that kind of a guy. Nevertheless, I did see, though, I wanted to let you know, on a more positive note, I did see Dollarama sent me a link to some of your recent work, which I had heard whispers about, because I knew that you'd been in the Czech Republic and now you're back in Denali.